Hey guys,
Hi guys.
hope you're all doing well and having a good time. We are back again with another video, and this time we're going to talk about.
Difference between the full-time and the contractual jobs.
So guys, in Canada there are two types of job which are pretty famous. One is the type of full-time and one is the contractual.
Yeah, so Guneev will be representing the full-time jobs because he is the full-timer here, and I, being a contractor, I'll tell you all the things which are necessary to know regarding a contractual job.
So guys, in this video we're going to talk about the differences between the full-time and contractual jobs, and also going to tell you which one is better and why. So make sure you watch this video till end.
Yes. So starting from the full-time job, Guneev will tell you that what is the first main thing about it.
So the first main thing I think is getting hired. For full-time, the HR of the companies, they shortlist the profiles and they reach out to the various candidates to call for the interview and ask about how their interest is for the job. And I think for contractual there are third parties.
Yeah, so for contractual job, what happens is that you are contacted by a consultancy. They don't charge you anything for representing you to their clients, which are the organizations. But first of all, the consultancy will ask you regarding your personal interest and your skills and the area of expertise, and based on that, they create your profile. And after that, they do submit your profile to the company wherever that skill is required, and then this is how you get hired.
So do they help you in in the submission of the resume and everything, right?
Yes, they do. They not resume you need to write yourself,
Yeah.
and you need to submit, but they will represent you on your behalf to the third party.
And can you name like few of the third parties, like the famous
Yeah,
ones in
the
Canada?
consultancy, the famous consultancies are Randstad, Aston Carter, and then there's Hayes, and then we have Protivity.
Oh, yeah.
So all these consultancies are there. Some more are there, but these are the famous ones.
And I like to call them as third parties because so Gagan is gonna work for me. I'm a company, and there'll be a third party who has hired Gagan. So they are the ones who are gonna pay Gagan the money, and I'll be paying the contractors, the contractual company, right? That is
Yeah.
how the concept is.
Right.
So that is how the difference between how to get hired in these different organizations. And second point is the salary difference. I think for a full time, I get salary after a period of 15 days.
Yes.
What about you?
And for a contractor, you get paid after every 7 days, and moreover, we get paid more than the full-timers.
But I think full-timers, one benefit is that you have a package, like the yearly package stuff
Yes.
when they hire you. But in contractors, they don't
We have the hourly salary, hourly, like say
per hour, how much
per hour
dollars?
$25, per hour $30, and so on, depending on your skill and the expertise for which they are hiring you.
But usually this is a very well-known fact that contractors earn more than full-time employees.
Yes. So third point about the full-time job
Is the timings?
yes.
So for full-time employees, we don't have particular timings, but yeah, we have to abide by the rules of the organization. Like for me, it's morning 9 to 5, but after that, they can tell me or assign me work even after 5 o'clock, which I have to complete and I have to submit to client. But there's no restriction of these many hours you have to fulfill or something like that.
Yeah. However, for the contractual jobs, what happens is that you have certain fixed timings. Generally, they are 8 hours, maximum 8.5 hours, depending on the organization lunch break timings. So you get paid according to that, and in case you are extending more than that time, you will be paid for that.
Really? Because in
Yes.
full time, if you are extended, which is very common, because in full time you have to extend some hours for client calls or different stuff, and we don't get extra pay for that, for sure.
Yeah.
And in
So-
contractual, like how much is it, like the same, like per hour if you're working
Yeah.
2 hours more?
Yeah,
It's the same.
It's the same.
Okay.
However, on the weekends, if you are working, you will get paid 1.5 of whatever you are getting. Say you are getting $29, so you'll be getting, I think, 29 into 1.5 of whatever is there. So $29 plus 0.5 more of whatever it is, like
Uber surcharge.
Uber surcharge. Yeah.
That is cool, man.
Yeah.
Okay, one benefit of full time is we get leaves, we get time offs, we get sick leaves, which you
Yeah.
guys get.
No, we don't get. If we are taking any leaves, so depending on the consultancy policy, you may get 2 sick leaves, which will be paid. You may or may not get. But apart from that, if you are taking any kind of leave, you'll be going on loss of pay, and you won't get paid for that complete day
Yeah.
or for those number of hours for which you are not working.
So right, this is like how drastic these two jobs are different. And one more thing, in full time you get company benefits like insurance,
Yeah.
medical insurance.
But as a contractor, you don't get those benefits
At all.
Yeah, but you can avail them by paying a reasonable amount to the consultancy for which you are working. So they will be charging you some minimal amount monthly, and they will give you the benefits.
And Gagan, one thing, do you agree with this point that full time you have job security and in contractors you don't have that job security?
Guys, don't be in that illusion that anywhere there is a job security, even you can get fired as
In
a
the
full
full-time
timer
as well.
also.
Totally
However, for the consultant, for this consultancy contractor job, you have a fixed term contract. It could be 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year, and depending on the company work requirement, your contract may or may not be extended. However, as a full timer, there is a little bit certainty that you are going to remain there. Okay, but here in Canada, job security is nothing till the time your department is working. They have work from their own clients in the
Yeah.
organization. Your job is safe, and if they start laying off people because
Then
they are short of work, then
It doesn't matter if
Yeah.
you're a contractor or full
or a
time.
full timer.
So one
this is
thing
how it
here
is.
which I remember is when we were applying for jobs, for contractual jobs, they mention in the job description that this is going to be a 6-month contract.
Yeah, they do
Right?
mention, and they even mention that there is a potential of growth or not.
That they
will
can
tell you
make you
straightforwardly
permanent.
that whether they may extend or there is no information regarding that. So I
Hey,
think,
in permanent, one thing, we have probation period like you guys have.
yeah, they have probation period. We don't have any probation period though. We start getting paid from the very first day, and the pay remains similar to whatever length of the that tenure is. However, for full timers, I suppose that they have a 3-month probation.
Usually 3 to 6 months. I had 6 months of probation. After that, you get a letter from company saying
Yeah.
that now you are a
Even the
permanent
company
employee.
benefits start after the probation
after
period.
the probation period. So
Yes.
yeah, like there's no much difference of contractual and permanent when you are a new immigrant. So whenever you get a job,
Okay.
just go and get for it, right?
Yeah, so coming to the point that which one is better, so like Gundeep said, both are equal.
Yeah.
Okay, and both have their own pros and cons. And I think if you are coming as a couple, so if one is having a full-time job and the other one is having a contractual job like we have, that's a deadly combination because you are earning well. Plus, as he get the company benefits, so the spouse is also covered. So I am
Yeah.
also covered under those benefits, and whatever gym membership benefits or whatever optical benefits he's getting, I also get the same. So
Right.
just because I remember that for Good Life Fitness, he was offered $500 per year, so
year.
they were ready to cover me under that scheme.
For
as
spouse,
well.
always like there will be extra things which
Yeah.
will be covered for spouse. Even for the family, if you have a kid,
Yeah, they are dependents are also
dependent
covered.
family members,
Exactly.
they'll be covered as well. So
So initially you don't need to get into the hassle of thinking that, oh my god, this is a contractual job, this is a full-time job. Unlike India, here be it a contractual job, be it a full-time job, it hardly matters. It's all about starting from somewhere.
and you need Canadian experience, so you need to start from somewhere.
Canadian experience, as in the companies here do emphasize that you should have at least some amount of Canadian experience. It doesn't mean that you won't get a job if you come here, but it will mean that you can start from somewhere. And after that, eventually you can switch because
Yeah.
here the notice periods are just for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
It's vice versa. If employer needs to terminate the contract or want to terminate your services, they will give you a 2 weeks contract. and vice versa. You can also tell them 2 weeks prior to that, and you are good to go. So you don't need to worry about job switching. You can do it anyways.
So
He
guys,
wants to say
I'll be
something.
putting a link of the getting job before you land in Canada here.
Yes.
So if you get a chance, do watch that video, and it is pretty much possible. There's nothing like, you know, people say that it's really difficult. People are like,
Yeah.
you know, unemployed for
Even
1 year.
people say it's a miracle.
Oh.
So miracles do happen,
man.
and they are very common here, so you don't need to worry about that. It's just a matter of time. Some people get it before landing and some get it
Yeah.
after landing, but eventually you'll get it. And we'll definitely make a video on, you know, how to get a job after landing, because
Yes.
we have already made a video on how to get a job before landing. So we'll definitely make a video on the other one as well.
So guys, this is all we wanted to discuss about. So there's nothing to be, you know, having a preference about contractual and permanent. Just
Yes.
go for it. Believe in
Right.
yourself, believe in your skills, believe in your experience, and you'll be good.
Yes, and guys, if you have any questions or any concerns, please leave the comment in the comment box.
And let us know the feedback, how we guys are doing, how you guys are doing, when are you coming, and when you are coming here to Canada and meeting us
Yeah, we can certainly meet on a Tim Hortons coffee,
for
which
a
is
coffee,
everywhere.
right? People thank us like, thanks for the video and all. Don't thank us, come here and give us a treat at Tim Hortons.
Yes, and I just want to give a free tip. There is a coffee cup and there is this thing which is called sleeve in Canada. I'm telling you because we didn't know it. When we came here, we were asking that, okay, that cardboard thing, we want that. They told us that it's a sleeve. So the first time you're visiting, you're coming to the airport and asking them, do take this because the coffee is very hot.
When we came, we had a like, you know, let's not ask it, let's not do it, but now we know, okay, this
Yes.
is so.
All right, guys. So this is it for today, and we will see you in our next video. Till then, take care and bye
Bye bye.